Here's the next project we're moving to. Got another dismantled dock, probably due to age and Hurricane Sally. We're gonna come in here and get this thing tore down and get it rebuilt. Looks like all the pilings are still in good shape. So we'll get the dock put back. We're actually gonna go back with Thru-flow decking on this. Getting all the old debris hauled off now. Fixing to head to the boat ramp, load it up on Freddie to haul it to the reclaim center, and then load up some new material, bring it back over here, and start getting this thing framed up. This is going to be a major transformation, and I can't believe it. This is one that my dad's company actually built probably back in the early 80s. So I probably actually framed this roof up when I was either 18 or 19 years old. That's crazy. Thinking about this, we didn't have any equipment. I did it all by hand, stand the poles up with scaffolding and pumps, and now I'm doing it with equipment. Much easier. You gotta get all this stuff rigged up just right so you pick it up and store it on the barge before you get over to unload it. Got kind of a mess back there right now. Check it out. That's one of the first ladders that Dad had made from D&D welding. It had a hinging spot right there that would swivel up. That's cool. Can't really get under the boathouse, so Hunter's having to go back to the old-fashioned way. Stand up by hand. That's how I did this whole boathouse back in the day with my dad. Built this one back in the mid to early 80s, so I was probably 18, 19 years old building this thing. It's crazy. Put it all in by hand, no equipment. Most of these poles are 8 to 10 foot in the ground, so I'm pretty impressed with the work that we did back then without equipment. Yes, we've been living right. We got another customer supplying lunch for us. Jimmy John's. And sandwiches, well, looks good, yeah. Thanks a lot, we appreciate that. What you got, Hunter? Turkey? Look at that. Drinks, Jimmy John's sandwiches, chips, pickles, cheap sweet for leftovers. Hey, we got plenty of crew here. I got them. Just finished installing a 25 footer there on the corner. All the rest of these are 20 footers. A little difficult getting them in. They're right in line with the overhang of the roof, which got a 6-foot overhang. So it was really difficult with a vibratory hammer, but we made it work. Now we got another 20 footer in the air right here. Getting ready to vibrate that down to make the 4-foot turn access walkway to the main walkway. Headed to the boat ramp now to pick up another load. We got a couple mooring pilings we need to set here. We got 5 8-inch 30 footers for the next job we're going to be starting. Big mooring slip for a nice size boat. Customer will be picking up soon. Looks like my road dog is going to stay on the shore. Bye, Chief. Pulling up to the boat ramp now. Freddie just pulled up with another load of material. Get all that put on the barge here, then head off to do a couple more projects. Actually got 2 projects on there. Hey, we're on another trip back for the boat ramps. Got everything loaded up on the barge here. Got some 8-inch pilings. Getting ready to go to another job, get them installed. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel yet and you like what you watch, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. If you got any comments or questions, leave me a comment or question. I'll be happy to get with you. Really appreciate it, guys. Thanks. Now this right here is what takes a 2 to 3 day project and turns it into about a week to week and a half. Customers have been supplying us donuts and lunch. That's pretty cool. We really appreciate that. A lot of tools needed for the job. Oh, and one chief napping. Here we're installing the 3-foot Thru-flow decking. It's a 6-foot walkway, but they only make 3s and 4s and 5s. So we're taking 2 of the 3s, putting them together to make 6 foot. You really got to make sure the stringers are laid out in a proper location. If you look closely at the decking, you see the holes are already in the decking where the screws need to go. So the framing needs to be in exact location. We go ahead and double up our centers to have a good area to screw. Hey, Mr. Molyneux, here's an answer to your question on the wood walls. This is a wood wall that I actually built in the 80s with my dad's company, and you can see it's still doing good, but the treatment back then was a lot more lenient than what it is these days. Wall's still functional. The hardware was hot tip galvanized tieback rods. You can see they're a little rusty, but the wall's still holding up fine. This is what I call a reverse style wall. Gives you a prettier appearance on the outside, but it's still tied back properly with filter cloth and tieback systems. There's actually pilings behind this wall too, and everything is bolted. We got another whaler on top that ties everything together. Thanks a lot for your question. Hopefully that answered it, but looks like this wall is doing fine. So we got a couple rotten poles on this project here. The customer is doing the repair work himself. So we're going to get those pulled up and replaced. We got 4, looks like 7-inch 16s on the barge that we're going to be installing here. Got Chief up here on the shoreline watching us, making sure all the progress is happening and everybody's not goofing off. Alright guys, got this one wrapped up quick. Just took down some framing here, installed 2 new pilings here and 2 new pilings at the end of the walkway for them so they can get back to their construction. Got Hunter taking off with a barge now to the next project. Another good rain day project over here. At least we got a big roof to cover us up. Getting all the decking installed in this one. Then we got some framing to do on the other side. Just got to kind of dodge the lightning strikes. There's one. These customers are definitely going to try to keep us on this job, feeding us every single day. Now we got Pizza Hut. Man, this is great. Thank you very much. We appreciate that. All right, we got Chase's crew over here now, so we're going to pull off and get started on the next project while he's finishing this one up, and what I like to say, prettying it up. Put all the pretty stuff on it when we get out here, redecking it and all that. But we're moving to the next job. We're going to set some mooring poles, move a platform to the other side of the dock so his boat lines up properly, and that'll be it. And here's the completion of this project. It's turned out beautiful. What a major transformation. Thru-flow decking really does a great job. It's easy on your feet, cool on your feet. You don't have to worry about splinters or cracks. It's a really nice product. The storm surge is able to shoot up through it without tearing everything up. So we did a lower step down over here. It's actually 2 steps down for easy kayak and paddleboard access. He's got a couple of paddleboard racks on his pilings right here. We went ahead and capped off all those old pilings with a black cone cap. Makes them look really nice and dressed out. See, we got a center walkway there for this little small john boat. Big decked out area underneath the boathouse, which is really nice, especially with the Florida weather. You just never know what you're gonna have in the sunshine state, not always. Like I said before, this boathouse is one my dad did, or I'd built back in the 80s, and I love the design work we did in the top up there. That just looks awesome, and it's lasted a long time, as you can tell. I believe what I said earlier, I actually built this one when I was 18, 19 years old. So it's good to see it still standing up. Really proud of this job and the customers we worked with on this project. They were awesome people to work for, and we love our customers and they love the work we do for them. Thanks, guys. One of our beautiful views as we're coming out of the bayou. Nice calm day. The rain has finally stopped. Been raining on us all day long. I like that hat. It's a nice dock here that Kenneth and his crew built many years ago. Every bit of that through the wetlands was by hand, and it was definitely a back-breaking job. Hard work. Appreciate the hard work of the guys. Look at that. This one here did fine through the hurricanes. Did really good.
Got enough signs on it, huh?
Hey guys, thanks for checking out my page and watching my videos. I appreciate it. I'm gonna get a lot of comments from you guys, and I try to answer all the ones that I can. Just be patient, I'll get back with you. But if you would like the page, subscribe. If you got anything you want to see, just leave me a comment there and I'll try to get them posted for you. Thank you guys.